Hi again. Now it's time to create these pieces right here in the back of the head. So let's get started. You remember when I take a copy of the head, this piece right here. Now I need to bring this back. But before I bring this, I need to duplicate it. So just hit Shift D to duplicate and take a copy of this above it. Alright, now I will use this one. So to bring this exactly right here, it's very easy. Just hit Shift with S and selection to cursor. And now it's exactly right here. But because we just pushed the head a bit back, we need to push this back with it. So hit number 3 to jump to the right view and hit G and just move it to the Y a bit. And there we go. Now we are on the safe side. Alright, now when you complete, we got this result. So let's take a look here. Let's see what we need here. We need to cut it first, and we need to make some adjustment at this area to create this edge. So let's see how can we do that. Well, first I will jump to right view, hit number 3. Alright, so now let's hit Z and go to wireframe, just like that, and let's see what we can do here. Alright, so now I need to make a cut at this area and cut this sphere. Well, the easiest way is to use Carver tool. So hit Ctrl Shift X and now Carver tool is activated. And because we selected the piece, I think I just selected the head maybe. Yeah, that's right. Hit right click in the space and select the sphere that we need to cut. And then hit Ctrl Shift X and now we are in the safe side. So it's very easy. Just hit left click anywhere here and create this rectangle. And just put it in the right place right here at this edge. So let's do that. And then another left click. And there we go. It's cut it. So it's done. And I need to cut this area to create this edge right here. So again, let's use this. Left click. And cut it from here. There we go. It's very easy. Maybe another cut right there in this place. So let's create that and cut this thing. Alright, let's take a look and let's see what we got so far. Let's Z and go to wireframe. Or you need to hit right click to get rid of the Carver tool. And Z and go to solid. And now we got this thing. It's very easy to create. Alright, so that's great. Now let's see what else we need. Hit number 1. So let's hit number 3 to jump to the right view. Z and go to wireframe. And let's get rid of this area right here. So hit Ctrl Shift X to activate Carver tool. Another left click in the space and create this rectangle. If you made a mistake and if you create the rectangle right here, or you don't want to deactivate the Carver tool because you picked wrong point, it's very easy. Just hold Alt, and in this way, when you move the mouse, the rectangle will follow the mouse just like that. And when you release the Alt, it will go back to the scaling mode just like that. So hold Alt to move the rectangle wherever you want and leave it, and then another left click, and there we go. It's very easy. Well, so we just created this piece right here, and that's great. Now what else we need here? Well, let's take a look here and let's see what we got so far. Hit and go to wireframe. Sorry, solid mode I mean. And we got this. Alright, now I will change the 3D cursor and make the 3D cursor follow this new piece. How to do that? Hit Shift S and cursor to select it. And there we go. Now hit number 3 and I need to take a copy of this piece. So Shift D and take a copy and leave it right here temporarily. I'm gonna show you why. I need to slice this piece alone. Slice this one. I need to make a cut right here. So let's do that. Select this new piece, easy, and go to wireframe. Use Carver tool, Ctrl Shift X, and create this rectangle and cut this area. Just like that. And now it's done. So we just ended with this piece alone, this one right here, and I just want this. Well, so far we created this and we did great. Let's see what else we need to do. I need to cut this and create this rectangle right here, or this shape, as you see right here in the image. I'm gonna show you what I mean. This cuts in this area, because this should goes right there, like that. So let's try to do that. How can we do that? The easiest way is to use a box or a cube. So hit Shift A to create, Shift A, and go to Mesh and Cube, and it is very big. Open this panel and put here 10 centimeter maybe. I think that's gonna be better. Hit G and move it down right there. Hit G and move it to the y-axis right here, and scale it to the x-axis. Hit SX to scale it. Let's see, where should we scale this? Right about there maybe. Just like that. I think that's gonna work. Or maybe hit S and take it back right about here. And or maybe you can use this piece, by the way. You can use this piece to create that thing. If you want, that's gonna work. I'm gonna show you how. Well, delete this box. I think that's gonna be easier and more professional. Grab this piece, hit Shift D and take a copy and leave it in its place. Just hit right click. And then just scale this new piece. Hit S to scale and scale it a bit. Scale it a bit and make it bigger than the original one. And that's it. When you complete, select this new piece as a cutter and then hold Shift and grab this one and hit Control minus from the numpad, and there we go. We just created a better result here. When you complete, grab this new shape, open this panel, go to edit and apply the brush, and then close it. Now you can delete it. You don't need it anymore. Well, this is more professional, and now it is very nice. Well, so we just created this piece. We need to create a cylinder right here to create this thing inside for the neck. Let's do that. Shift A, add mesh. Let's use cylinder, and it is very big. Let's change the radius for 10 centimeter and the depth or height for 10 centimeter, and the vertices, let's change this to 50 segments to make it very smooth, and hit G to the Z and take it down right here. And now we got this. It is very big. Hit S and scale it down. And now let's see what else we can do here. I'm going to isolate this piece. Hit slash from the numpad, or you can go to view and local view and toggle local view if you want. So hit slash from the numpad and jump to edit mode. Before you jump, hit Control A and apply the scale. Tap to the edit mode, hit tab, select this face, hit 3 and select it, and just scale it down just like that. And I think that's gonna work. Let's take this face, scale it a bit, and there we go. Now hit tab, hit slash, and now we are good. Scale it a bit, make it bigger. And now this will be the cutter. I will use it to cut this piece. So hold this one, hold Shift, grab this, Control minus, and cut it just like that. When you complete, if you want, there is another technique you can use. Grab these both, hit Control A, and apply visual geometry to mesh. And now you can delete this without any problem. Let's try that. Yeah, I think that's gonna be faster for you. And now we created this. By the way, I know the result is jagged, and I know there is it's not smooth, but we're going to correct all of that later. Now we need to create the geometry, and after creating these pieces, we're going to bevel them, and we're going to correct everything and make it very smooth and beautiful, as you see here in this image. So far we created this. Now I finished of this piece is finished. What I need now is to bring this piece back. So to bring this back in the right place, select it, hit Shift S, and select it to cursor. So now this should follow the cursor, just like that. Well, when you complete this, let's see what else we can do here for this piece. I'm going to isolate this new piece. Okay, I'm going to isolate it just like that, and tap to the edit mode, and switch to face. Grab this face, hold Shift, grab this, and this one, and delete them. Hit XF to delete them. So now we ended with this piece right here. Alright, so with this piece selected, let's see what else we can do here. Well, these edges will cause us a problem, by the way. You can fix them right now if you want. Jump to vertices, grab this vertex and hold Shift, grab this one and hit J from the keyboard to create an edge. And then switch to edge, grab this edge, hold Control, grab this one and this one right here, and get rid of this edge. To do that, hit Control X to get rid of this one. Switch to vertices and let's check the result right here. I think everything is correct and right. Let's replicate the same thing on this side. Grab these two vertices, hit J to connect them, switch to edge, grab this edge, hold Control, grab this one right here, and Control X to dissolve this edge. And there we go. Now it's better. Well, tap to the object mode, and now let's exit of isolation mode, hit slash, and now we got this shape right here. Well, I need to give this a thickness. So let's go to the modifier properties and jump to the modifier list, and let's add a solidify, and let's change the thickness toward the minus. I think that's gonna be better. And there we go. Now I think, let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's better. Alright, now we just created this thing. Well, what else we need here? Let's see what else we can do. You can give it more thickness if you would like. Hold Shift and give it more thickness if you like. Well, that's nice. Well, I will apply the result of the solidify and tap to the edit mode of this new piece. And let's see what we can do here. I am going to select this entire edge loop by holding Alt and click. And that's cool. Now let's jump to the front view. As you see here, this edge is tilted a bit down. I need to fix this. I'm going to hit G twice to slide the vertices up. Well, that works, but as you see right there in this area, I got a problem. Let's see how to fix that. Let's see, where is this problem? Well, I think it is right here. Let's isolate this alone. It seems like we need now to fix problems. Alt click this new edge and maybe I can dissolve it. Let's see what I can do, or maybe I can, yeah, that's not gonna cause a huge problem if you dissolve it. So Control X to do that. And what about this edge right here? It's weird. Well, I'm going to dissolve this and this and this one. Control X, and there we go. You don't need this. That's cool. Maybe now we don't have any problem. Well, we have the same situation right here. Okay, the best thing to do is to mirror this piece. I think that's gonna be better for us. Well, what we have here, let's see what we got here. That's not gonna work. I need to get rid of this edge and this one, Control X, and don't need it. Well, let's add a mirror modifier to mirror the result. So mirror, and let's see what we got here. Well, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe the mirror is working in the wrong direction. So what I will do is I will go to this option right here. It's called object properties, and let's go to visibility, to viewport display, and let's activate wireframe, and let's see how the mirror now is working. Well, the mirror is not working well like what we want. We need to flip the result. Let's go back to the modifier and let's activate bisect, and there we go. Now it's better. Now it's working exactly what we want. When you be satisfied with the result, hit apply to apply the result right here, and go back to this option and deactivate wireframe. By the way, we need to activate this from time to time, so I need to add a shortcut for this option. Just put your mouse right here, hit right click, and add. Here we have. Let's see, where is it? Let's see, where is it? So I added a shortcut for this piece. I'm going to pick another example. Right click. Here you have assign shortcut. So put your mouse right here and hit right click, and you'll find assign shortcut. For me, I used Y as a shortcut to toggle this on and off. So now if I hit Y, I can toggle this on and off for a specific geometry. And by the way, this Y is not default with Blender. You need to create it. Maybe you need to apply another shortcut for this piece. So I think you need to do that, to add a shortcut for this option. Alright, so now let's jump to the front view, hit number 1 from the numpad, and let's hit tab and alt click to select this entire edge loop. Hit G twice to slide this and take it up a bit. Hold shift right there, maybe. Let's see what we got. Hit number 3 to see what we got here so far. Well, that's nice. We got some problem. You can hit Z and go to wireframe, and maybe hit number 1 to grab all of these vertices, all of them, and hit S to scale and Z to scale them to the Z axis, and then hit 0 to make this sit right, as you see here. And there we go. Now it is very accurate here and beautiful result. Alright, so this tutorial now become very long. I'm going to end it. So that's will do for this lecture, and I will see you in the next one.